Saturday, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream from a roasting hot UK. I don't want to seem dramatic, but that it's so warm, I don't think I can go on. No, it is like we've had the wettest, coldest summer ever, and then September hits, and everyone goes into that like pumpkin spice latte mode, and suddenly it decides to be hotter than the surface of the sun. Don't know why. So I apologise that it's a little bit darker than normally we will be at this point, but I can't do with like ring lights and studio lights set up. It's just too hot. I've got a trusty fan. I've got my sparkling water, ice cold. We're good to go. We're good to go. So, yeah, sending lots and lots of love to everyone. Let me know what you're up to. What's the weather doing wherever in the world you guys are? And yeah, should we just delve straight into things? Let's just delve straight in. So, first of all, I always like to do the housekeeping, and so sending a big shout out to Tom, and lots of love to Tom, who is the sheriff in town, moderating, just keeping everything on track. People are generally super polite and lovely in these live streams, but we do get the odd troll, and when that troll comes in, Tom's there to say, you know what? Enough is enough, and put a stop to it. So thank you very much, Tom. Couldn't do it without him. And yeah, just a big thank you. If you're new to these live streams, we do them usually every other Saturday. Oh, excuse me, I don't know where that's come from. Because we've got a huge relaunch and rebranding of the Mad About Skin products coming up, taking a lot of time, so we're kind of moving to every other Saturday, but I do want to keep these live streams going because they're the highlight of my week, and I love chatting to each and every one of you. So yeah, we tend to do them every other Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, and about 5 in the morning if you're watching from Australia or New Zealand, and if you are, you get an extra big love from me because that is dedication. You don't need to ask your question more than once. Just drop it in the comments, and I go through the comments in the order in which they come in. It just means everyone gets maximum chance of having their question answered. I just think it's fairer that way. So yeah, you don't need to ask your question twice. I will get round to you, I promise. And all we ask for in return is a gentle caress of that like button. You know, it might be free to click that like button, but it means the world to me, and just means that this will reach as many people on replay as possible. Right, so shall we crack on with some hellos, and then we'll get into the questions. So giving a big shout out to Tom, to Jan, to Amy, great to see you all, to Fristenberg, great to see you, my love. We've got Rita, we've got Lebrexa, wonderful to have you here. Gabriella, Hells, wonderful to see you. Happy morning, Scott, all the way to California. Dylan, Stephanie, Jill, Jason, we've got so many people in, and yeah, well, thank you for joining us all. If you miss any of this, by the way, it's all on replay. We always have these live streams on replay, so feel free to duck in and check it out on replay if not. So, should we get on with some questions? Before we do, I'm going to take a big sip of this. This, by the way, is Dash water. I'm addicted to this. This isn't sponsored, though if they want to do a sponsorship, I buy literally crate loads of this stuff. So if they want to do a sponsorship, I'm very open to that. Save me a fortune. This is the lime one. It's really nice. It's just sparkling water with lime flavour. It's just really nice though. And really refreshing. So before we kick into things, I've got some like skincare. I always like to start with a little bit of a mention of some skincare products that I've been trying and my thoughts. So first up, my favourite thing. I rebought this. This is the Harborist Hyper Gentle Balm Gel Cleanser. This I love for one reason. So I used it on and off for about 6 months. It was never like my number one go-to, but I always used it and I always enjoyed it. And every time I used it, I thought, I don't know why I don't use this more. Anyway, I was trying out some mineral sunscreens for you guys as part of a video that's coming up. And they were impossible to remove. You know those mineral sunscreens where you literally feel like you're scraping it off the skin and nothing's budging? And I got this out because I thought, do you know, I'm thinking back to all the cleansers that are like maximum heavy duty, I think this is probably it. So I got it out, and literally gone like that. So I put another one on order because I'm like, yeah, actually, this is worth its weight in gold. I think I paid £19 for it, I think. So not the cheapest, but also not terrible. I would say if you are wearing mineral sunscreen and you want something that makes it super easy to get off, try this Harborist one. Let me just get a link. Let me just find the link for it. I'll drop the link in case you didn't get the name of it or whatever. But it is so good. So there, left the link in the chat. Yeah, so good. And yeah, I'm absolutely in love with it. And it's great in this hot weather where I'm wearing multiple layers of SPF. This just gets it all off. Yeah, definitely a good option for mineral sunscreen lovers that are kind of frustrated at how difficult it is to get off. Also experimented with these two products. So, oh, this is upside down. This is the Bloom Effects Dutch Dirt Mask. I love their vitamin C oil, which is really, really nice. This is their Dutch Dirt Mask, which has got tulip extract in here. It's got some other calming and soothing ingredients. It's got a few like exfoliators, plant-based exfoliators, and Dutch dirt. It's great. I get a lot of blackheads on my nose when it's super warm. Like, the oil production goes into overdrive, so I've been using this to keep on top of them. And I now think, even after this heat wave, I have fewer blackheads now than I did at the start. So it works really, really well. So I really, really like that one. And then, in fact, this one, this has been a real... This is the Follow the Light by PSA. It's like a weekly, like, glow-up facial. I've been using it for the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Anyway, yes, definitely feel the glow. You're probably not seeing it's too dark, but let me tell you, the glow up is real. Would definitely recommend that. So that's 3 hits on the skincare front that I found. That I think I mentioned that Dutch Dirt Mask before. It's like £24 and it lasts forever, so that's definitely a bargain. And I'm kind of waiting for the Black Friday November sales to come around so I can stock up on a lot of these. Just saying. Is anyone else doing that? Is anyone else like clinging on for the Black Friday sales? I know I definitely am. I see. Oh, I do want to just say, just because November seems like a long way. If you wanted to get your hands on any of the Mad About Skin products, you can use the code YouTube, all one word, all capital letters, for 15% off. So you don't need to wait for November. That's just for you guys that always show me the love on YouTube. I want to kind of pay it forward. You get 15% off if you use code YouTube, capital letters, all one word. Didn't used to work on the lip balm, but it now does, so you can get 15% off that too. And yeah, I know Tom's leaving links to Mad About Skin products, but yeah, use the code YouTube, capital letters, all one word, 15% off. We don't need to wait around till November. We can get a good sale now. Why not? So let's go through. Oh, they've cut the... YouTube's done that thing where it cuts off the top few comments. So if I missed yours out, just drop it again. Amy says, hey, who? Maybe we'll get the Macarena at 200k. Amy, who can say? Yeah, just thank you so much. We're now at 100. What is the official count? Because we're at 187,000 subscribers, which honestly is like... mind-blowing. So thank you so much to each and every one of you, and we're so close to 200,000. It's like unreal. We were only at 100,000 4 months ago. It's madness. So Amy, yes, you might see me jump for joy and do the Macarena at 200k. I love you. Jan says, yeah, just looked on the weather checker. 28 degrees raining here, 27 in Manchester. Yeah, I think it actually is hotter here in the UK than in a lot of places in the world, which is rare. Normally, we're freezing cold, and I think we're actually warmer than a lot of places globally, which is absolute madness. I don't know where this weather's come from. Oh, yeah, so Amy says, been enjoying the Mary and May eye cream too. Yeah, so if you remember 2 weeks ago on our live stream, Jan recommended the Mary and May eye cream. And I know a lot of people rushed out to buy it, myself included. Mine came really quick. I ordered it on Starvana and it came in like 4 days, which is unheard of for them. And I've been trying it out. Obviously, too soon to tell you the long-term results. Can't really say that. But what I can say is it feels gorgeous on the skin. Oh, does your skin feel hydrated? Your under eye is like brightened instantly. It is so good. So yeah, I could definitely recommend the Mary and May eye cream if you're in the market for a really good hydrating, brightening eye cream. That one ticks a lot of boxes, like a lot of boxes. I really have been enjoying it. So thank you, Jan, for the recommendation. And if anyone else has tried it or has tried it because of Jan's recommendation, who's the real influencer here is Jan, because she's got us all to try this. Let us know what you think of it. So, Fristerberg says, hello, how is everyone? I'm amazing, hon. How are you? How is life with you? Let us know. Tom says, Rob keeps practicing the Macarena, almost has it perfected. Tom, perfection is what I'm striving for. Amy says, on the Mary and May front, the Calendula, the sleeping mask is also lovely. It has a nice scent too. I love Calendula in skincare. Great for bruising. Really great for bruising. If you ever have any little tweakment done, you know. I used Calendula when I had my lips done like a year ago. It was ages ago now. I used some Calendula and it worked so well. So well. Christopher says, I'm waiting every week for the Macarena. Maybe we'll get it when the Mad About Skin gets into new packaging. Which, we're at an exciting point with the packaging. Let me just take a sip. So all the Mad About Skin products are going through a rebranding, not a reformulation. Don't worry, all the products are staying the same, but the branding is changing to make it more aligned with some shops and some physical retailers that we're going to be going into. Hopefully, cross our fingers if everything goes to plan. And it's going to be more colourful. It's going to be more standout. It's going to be there. It's going to be amazing. So that's all happening early next year. We also have the launch of the Peptide serum, which is probably going to happen before. I don't know. We're kind of working that out. But the rebrand is in play, and I cannot wait to share it with you. We're at an exciting point because we're going to get, hopefully, the mock-ups next week, early next week, and I don't know who's more excited, me or Tom, but we are working on it, and we're going to look through them. There'll be a few tweaks along the way, because, well, who knows, they might be perfect, but we're going to tweak along the way, and then, yeah, then everything can go into production, which is... So it feels like it's taken forever, but also has happened really quickly. So I cannot wait to share it with you guys, and so you can see exactly what the new packaging is going to look like. Just think a lot about, so we're going to go for tackle some of the issues that people report with packaging. So we're going to have more pumps. People want pumps, we're getting pumps. It's going to be much more, it's going to be brighter. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be amazing. I know it's going to be amazing. Jan says, oh, I'm going to open the Mary and Mate 6 peptide serum soon. I've heard really good things about that, Jan. You need to tell us. Sell it to me again. Once you've tried it, Jan, sell it to me and I will buy one. Rita says, happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday, Rita. I hope all is amazing with you. Where are we at? Gabriella says, hello from Bulgaria. Oh, sending lots and lots of love to Bulgaria. I'm visiting my family here. I also got my Mad About Skin order and I can't wait to try the sunscreen and cleanser. I hope everyone has a great Saturday. Yay. Well, first of all, thank you so much for your support. I hope you absolutely love the cleanser and the sunscreen. Yeah, let us know. Try them out and let us know what you think of them. I hope you absolutely love them. Hells, great to see you. I think, Hells, we might actually be hotter. I should have checked before I came on. I think we might actually be hotter than Cyprus right now. I feel like I might be melting, but I feel there's a sense of pride that we might actually be hotter than Cyprus. Scott, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. Where are we at? Marley says, hi everyone, scorching here in the UK. When is autumn weather coming? I know. I think the problem with the UK weather is we wouldn't care if we'd had a gorgeous summer and this was just a continuation of it. I think we'd all be fine with that. It's the fact that it has been absolutely wet and freezing all summer. And then everyone was like, you know what, we're into autumn now. It's fine. Let's crack open a pumpkin spice latte. Lidl, our supermarket, even started selling pumpkin spiced fabric conditioner. I saw that in the shops the other day. Everyone had moved on to the woolly jumpers and just written off summer and we're looking forward to autumn and Christmas. But then all of a sudden, this like week and a half long heat wave hits, and everyone's like, oh, right. I know a lot of people that put their summer clothes away. So they pack their summer clothes, they're in storage, and now they're trying to sweat this out in jumpers. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. So Dylan says, I've been using your sunscreen over the summer, and it's amazing. Thank you so much, Dylan. That makes me very happy to hear. So thank you. See, Annika says, hi, Rob and everyone. Just wanted to probably quickly to wish you a happy weekend. Happy weekend, Annika. I hope all is amazing with you. How are you? How's the family? How's everything going? Sending you lots and lots of love. Amy says, Rob, have you received your 100k plaque yet? I have, Amy. Do you know what? I've got it up in the bedroom. The next live, I will bring it down and show everyone. It took ages to come, but it is here. I need to do like, I could do an unboxing thing. Well, like, I can't do an unboxing because it's unboxed, but I can show you guys. Yes, so Amy, I can definitely do that. The next plaque comes at 1 million, so we've got a way to go. Mind you, we've done 100,000 in 2 months, so at that rate, not going to take that long. So yeah, but I will show you the 100k plaque, absolutely, on the next live stream. I've been promising to do that, and I feel like I've failed miserably, so I apologise for that. And I will right that wrong, and yeah, show you all the 100k plaque. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. AJK Beauty says, hi there, Rob and everyone. Hello. Said, it's Anthony here. Long time no see. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, Anthony. Oh my God. How are you? First of all, yeah, how are you? How are things? Me and Tom were just talking about you the other day in the best possible way. I said, you know what, I hadn't heard of Anthony for a while. Hope he's doing amazingly well. So yeah, give us the gossip. What have you been up to? What exciting things are going on? And yeah, hope you're doing amazingly, amazingly well. Xanax says, hi Rob, just wanted to thank you for recommending the Skin 1004. I'm using it and it's doing what it's supposed to. They do. My criticism with Skin 1004 is I wish that they would work on their titles of their products. Their titles make zero sense. So you have no idea what the product is going to do. You have to read the ingredients list and be like, okay, that's a brightening serum, but you won't know it from the title. So I would say to Skin 1004, keep your formulations as they are. They're amazing. Work on your marketing a little so we actually know what we're putting on. You know, we know what we're supposed to be doing. But I'm glad that they're working for you. Living Simply says, as an oily acne prone skin girl, what toner essence ampule should I pair with Cosrx C13 serum? Ooh, good call. I love anything with mugwort. I am super oily too. I'm with you. Mugwort works really well for me, stopping that oil turning into like blemishes. So I personally would go for anything with mugwort. I think there's lots of Korean skincare brands do them. Just type in mugwort toner or essence, whatever your preference is. And yeah, that would be my key ingredient that I'd recommend. Let's see, Amy says, oh, good. So you're going to show us the mock-up next week. So I don't think I'm getting a physical. I think they're sending them. I think they're sending them through the post. Not through the post, like digitally. I think that's the right word, isn't it? I can't think of what word it was. So yeah, I'm gonna send them. They're sending them digitally, so I might be able to share something with you. Oh yeah, there's no secrets with you guys. I will share what I can share. I absolutely promise you. If I could share that, you could all have one of those. That is so good. That is so good. Tom says, look at that cat doghouse in the background. Yeah, though, Tom, that is not a doghouse. Do you think Marcel would let the greasy hound in his cat house? Not a chance. And many a war has been fought over that cat house. Many a war. It is prize territory. And let's just say that Marcel, the cat, has always come out on top. And I feel that that's going to be that way pretty much forever. But yeah, Marcel doesn't share. He definitely doesn't share. Southern Gal says, dropping in from Texas, sending you lots and lots of love, Texas. 28 degrees will be a dream. Here it's 38 at noon. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. The UK is not the hottest place. It sounds like Texas might be wearing that crown. Wow. That is hot. Yeah, that is very, very hot. It's enough to make me... Do you know, sorry I keep drinking this water, but I need to keep the old vocal cords lubricated. While I do take a sip of this, if you haven't already, if you could reach down, give this video a little thumbs up and like. You can minimise the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to where you were. This helps because the more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will share it. So just thank you. Thank you so, so much. It's so good. That's the lime one, which is really good. The lemon one's also good, and the cucumber one goes great in a cocktail. You heard it here first, people. So, so good. Javira, great to see you, my love. Jason says, wait, Madabat Skin has a specific peptide product. What is it? I'm slowly making my skincare routine, trotting her in the Madabat Skin line. Yes, it hasn't actually launched just yet. It's in the final testing phases. We're just testing stability right now, which is important because I don't want to put anything out there that's not going to last. So we're just testing stability at the moment, but so far, fingers crossed, so far so good. And then hopefully it'll be launching. It depends how long the testing takes, but it should be launching imminently, soon at least. And I can't wait to share it with you. I know I wanted to create a product that would rival the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin that's been discontinued. I think it does. I know I'm biased, but I think it does. And yeah, it's got a blend of 16 different peptides in there, in a total concentration of 36.5%. So you want peptides? You're getting peptides. If you want maximum peptide action, this is the serum for you. I think it's going to be popular with like the skincare aficionados. I think it's a hard product to sell to people that don't know what peptides are, but anyone that knows skincare knows how good peptides are, and I think it'll be popular with those. I certainly cannot wait to get it in my skincare routine. Amy says, yes, I think we need a close-up of the cottage on the sofa. It is so cute. It is so cute. It's got a detachable roof, so you can give it a little vac out. I'd like to keep Marcel's house clean. Guilia says, ciao from Italy, sending you lots and lots of love all the way to Italy. I say, I've done that thing where I lost where I'm in the chat. How do I do this all the time? Say, I don't know how I do that all the time. Hell says, you are definitely not hotter than Cyprus. Oh. I felt like I was sweating it out for the greater good and be like, yes, the UK's hottest place ever for for a change. Turns out, absolutely not. Turns out, Cyprus still beats us. I'm not surprised. I know how warm Cyprus is just in general, and I've booked a very quick like break in Gibraltar, which is at like the mouth of the Mediterranean, in October, just for a weekend. Just to see some family and everything, and it's scorching there now. So I imagine it's still, even in October, it'll have cooled off, but it's still going to be hotter than the UK. And that's much further this way than Cyprus, so I can only imagine how hot it is, hon. Only imagine. Caroline says, yay, made it to the live. Sending you lots and lots of love. Thank you so much for joining. Says, I'm the lady who bought a lot of your own products and can't wait to see the visor where you tell us how to use all of your products. Yes, I've got a plan, Caroline. I think I film a long form video every other day now, which is good. I used to do it every day, it was really hard to actually think of ideas, you know what I mean, and also plan it properly when you're just doing every single day. So we moved to every other day, and I think, you know, quality over quantity is always important. So I do a long form video every other day, and we do shorts intermittently, and one of those videos in the next month is going to be a full routine using the Mad About Skin products, how I use them, how I layer them, some hints, tips and hacks and getting the most from them, and all that good stuff. So if anyone else would be interested in that, let me know. But yeah, that's coming up, Karen, so thank you for the recommendation, and thank you for the support as well in terms of purchasing the products. I really appreciate it. August, which usually is our quietest month, was not our quietest month. It was absolutely hectic, and September is also looking pretty manic in the best possible way. We have a lot of stock in. Some of the products are going out of stock, and that's deliberate because I didn't want to order new stock with the rebrand around the corner. I'm ready to take over. So some things, but once the rebrand comes, everything will be back in stock in the brand new packaging, and it's going to look amazing, if I do say so myself. I might be a bit biased, just saying. Might be a little bit biased. Let's see. The Yellow Paint says, would you ever consider putting your lip balm in stick form? Oh, funny you should say that. I'm gonna take a sip of this water. That is all gone now. I'm great. I'm going to be dehydrated for the rest of the live. Now, funny you should say that. Yes. The answer is yes. So, under the new... I can share this with you. So, under the new rebranding... So far, I've only actually told Tom this. So, this is like hot off the press. For the new rebranding, the lip conditioner is going to come in 2 forms. So we're going to have a pot. It's not going to be the same as this. It's going to be printed on, direct etched. It's going to look super bougie. But it's going to be a larger pot, basically, than this, which is going to be an all-over, like, a universal balm. You know, where people can use it on the elbows, on the knees, wherever. Obviously, you're buying a larger quantity, so it'll be a smaller price per unit, if that makes sense. And it's just going to be like a universal body balm. We're then taking the same formulation and putting it in a bullet and making it in a lipstick bullet, which obviously will be smaller, but it'll be cheaper, and it'll be for people that want it in the bullet form. So if you still want it in this form, you'll get a bigger pot of it, and you can use it all over the body. If you want it in the bullet form, you absolutely can. And yeah, so that is definitely in plan. At the moment, we're not changing the formulation. Well, so the pot, the universal balm, will be the exact same formulation. We're doing some stability testing to work out whether we need to tweak the formulation to put it into the stick form, just in terms of the consistency, being able to apply it without it breaking. We don't want that. So hopefully not, but there might be a slight tweak depending on that. But the universal balm will remain the same. So yeah, you read my mind. Scott said, same here, Tom. I'm almost out of sub-Q. Hopefully the Mad About Skin lip peptide will launch in time for everyone who's desperately clinging on to the last little drops of their sub-Q. I was really lucky with the Highlight sub-Q skin because I went into TK Maxx, which is like, it's TJ Maxx in the States, same brand. And they were selling it for £4.99. Or was it £3.99? Anyway, so cheap. Like, so cheap. And so I bought loads and loads. I think about 4 bottles of it. I did leave a few on the shelf because I didn't want to take it from everyone. So I've got enough Subcube to keep me through. But yeah, I was lucky in that case. I can't wait for the Mad About Skin one to launch because, if I do say so myself, I think it's going to be a pretty good replacement. Let's see. Christopher says, Hells, last week I learned that going to the Troodos Mountains made the heat in Cyprus manageable. Oh, head to the mountains, love. Head to the mountains and go for a beautiful holiday. I think that sounds amazing. Dioanne says, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. I am, my love. Hope you are too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jay said, ordered the Neod eye product. Just need the Mad About Skin to get a dupe and a peptide. I'm working on an eye product. I would love that. It's not formally gone into work yet, but in the future, that I definitely see them one in the collection. Karen, great to see you, my love. Thank you so much. Sending love to Ireland. So Rob, have you any thoughts on European clay mask by Now? The European clay mask by Now Solutions. Chris Gibson just did a video on it. So I've never actually tried it. I've heard of it. I've heard good things. I actually really like Chris as a content creator. I think his content's great. I've always really enjoyed it. So I will give that a watch. I haven't seen that video. I will be honest, haven't seen that video, so I'll give it a watch, and I will let you guys know what I think of it. His recommendations have always worked really well for me. I think we've got we're a different age, but we have a similar skin type, and his recommendations have always worked really well for me. So yeah, I will give it thanks for the heads up. I will give it a try. Javira says, hi, watching you from Chile. Best wishes. Sending lots and lots of love to South America. Sending love. Oh, Robin, great to see you, my love. How are you? How is everything with you? What's new? Give us the gossip. Where have you been? Anywhere exciting? Yeah, welcome back. Amy says, greasy hound. Oh, he is. Amy, ugh, this dog is gross. Like, gross. So twice a day, we take him on the beach. He's always in the sea. He comes out covered in seaweed. He then rolls in the sand to dry himself off, so the car's covered in sand. He then smells of sandy seaweed wet dog all day, and then he does a rinse and repeat all the time. And so he's just a grease ball and a mess. I try to brush him, but he thinks it's a game. I try to bathe him, but he thinks it's a game. We affectionately call him the stink hound, because he is the stink hound. Sukana says, hello, I just found your channel. Oh, welcome. I have super sensitive, almost allergic skin, and the only thing that really suits is the Estee Lauder Daywear, but it's so pricey. Any recommendations? I don't have a dupe for that, but I can have a look. Would you mind just cutting that comment, putting it in the main comment section, and I will find out a dupe for you. Definitely would. What I would say is, Sukana, is if you can get this, the Harborist cleanser that I mentioned earlier, this only has like 7 ingredients, and it's supposed to be tested on literally so many different people, and is completely, no one reported any allergies. So if you're looking for a cleanser that's great for allergic skin, I would definitely recommend this. It works for everyone, but I think specifically if you've got super allergic skin, I put a link earlier on in the chat. Definitely check it out. I think that one would be great. But yeah, in terms of your Estee Lauder Daywear, just drop that comment in the main comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Anthony says, I ended up getting into crafts and went down a rabbit hole. Oh, we've all been there. We've been there, but I'm getting back into skincare. I'm excited to try your sunscreen. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. And yeah, happy crafting. What crafts? I'm intrigued. But yeah, lovely to see you again, and I'm so glad to hear that you're doing so well. Robin says, hi, it's been a messy summer with kids off. Miss joining on here. How was your summer? Oh, I know a lot of people take summer off just to manage children. And hopefully your kids are doing really well, Robin, and good to have you back. Oh, Amy says, Rob, have you heard of any advent calendars yet? Oh my god, Amy. Do you know, it's a bit spooky. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's a bit spooky how you guys kind of know me way too well. Like, you read my mind, because I was talking advent calendars with a brand just this morning. Do you guys mind if I'm going to be really rude and just dash to get another water? Because I can keep going if I can actually have something to drink. I'm just going to dash really quickly to get it. One sec. Sorry about that. Also, sorry for the shame of I am wearing gym shorts under this. I know. It's taking me back to that like pandemic thing where we all were dressed to the nines up here and we all had our pajama bottoms on. I am wearing gym shorts. They're the lightest thing that I actually own. And they're super lightweight. So, sorry, not sorry. Right, Amy, advent calendars. I've got this is the cucumber one. Advent calendars. So, I was contacted by Liberty of London. Let me just find. Let me see if I can find it. Let's have a look at the Liberty Advent calendar. Where was it? Let's see if I can see a picture of it. Oh, I don't know that they're actually going to show a picture of it. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, so Liberty is a beautiful department store here in the UK. And they got in touch with me and were like, oh, can we send you our beauty advent calendar? And I was like, yes, you can. Absolutely you can. That would be amazing. I don't do sponsor content. And often with advent calendars, because it's literally hundreds of pounds. Like some of these advent calendars, like £500. So brands usually do, they're quite cheeky, but they do usually say like, we'll send you it if you do an unboxing or a review of it. And I was like, you know what, that's cheeky. And normally I was, that is quite cheeky. But for £500 worth of product, I kind of get it. Anyway, I do always say no because I don't want to feel obliged to do something, you know what I mean? And often I take them apart and recommend the individual components of it. And they would always link back to the place where it came from. But yeah, so Liberty reached out and they didn't ask. They were like, in exchange for review, they're like, can we just send you it? I was like, yes, you can. Obviously, I'm going to do an unboxing of it. Not because I'm under any obligation, but because it is the most beautiful thing in the entire world. And I can't wait to share it with you because it'll be like a voyage of skincare excitement. Stylevana have offered to send theirs, which obviously I actually get every year. I love every year because there's so many amazing different products in it. And there was another one. Who else? Oh, yes, the Space NK. Space NK did... offered theirs, and yeah, who knows, because we're looking to work with Space NK this coming year, hopefully, fingers crossed. Who knows, we could be in next year's advent calendar, which is good. They're a great British brand. I absolutely love them. We could be in next year's advent calendar. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, so that would be quite good. And there's so many good advent calendars, and it's going to be amazing. I also did a Christmas promo ages ago. I did a Christmas promo for a brand. This was really weird and very left field, like very like out of the blue. It must have been about 6 months ago. I had some photos taken for a brand for like a department store that wanted to promote their Christmas stuff and said, oh, would I mind doing some promotion for their Christmas stuff that I really like anyway. I was like, yeah, absolutely, I'm quite happy to do that. Not on the channel, but on their own marketing, so my face on something, I don't know. Anyway, I took loads of pictures. They sent the pictures back, and they were all fine. And I remember telling Tom about this about 6 months ago, and apparently that's been released in November. So I will post a picture of that. It might be really cringe. I don't know how this is going to go. I can't even remember the pictures because it was so long ago. And I only told Tom about it at the time. So yeah, I could be the face of God knows what. I have no idea. I don't know, I could be the face of laxatives or something. I have no idea what I agreed to have these photos taken for. They were just like, oh yay, I love the brand. It's great. I was like, yeah, I'll have some photos taken, that's fine. And they did say they'd send the proofs through in October, so we'll see. But I literally could be like the face of constipation medication or something. I don't know. Watch this space. So yes, Amy, advent calendars are coming. Let me know if you're interested in advent calendar content, because I never accept advent calendars on the condition that I do a review. That's not what I'm all about. But I'm happy to do a review if you guys actually want them. John says, hi Rob, I love your videos. Suffering from hyperpigmentation, stubborn skin condition to tackle. Want to try Skin 1004? Maybe it will work. So I do think it will work. It's worked really well on me, and it's really cheap. I think for the price point, you get great results. Interestingly, John, I've filmed a video that's going up after this. Later tonight on like my top 10 new skincare discoveries of 2023. Really fun video to film, and I realized about towards the end, like, all the products were hyperpigmentation related. Wasn't deliberate. I literally picked them because they're my favorites, and I was like, they're all kind of hyperpigmentation related. So that might be a really great video to watch as well if you've got hyperpigmentation issues. That could help as well. Scott says, can you try a rival of copper amino isolate, Robert? I'd be forever grateful. I can. I would love, love, love. It will. So copper peptides will be present in the Mad About Skin peptide serum. It's not in lipid form, so it's not going to be exactly the same. But I promise you it'll do the same job. Promise. It's true. That copper amino isolate lipid is amazing. It's amazing. Are we all looking forward to the NEOD sale in November? I know I am. I don't know what the percentage is going to be that they're giving off the Ordinary and NEOD. I don't know what the percentage is yet, but I will tell you as soon as I know. But we are going to do our annual charity drive where every year we put the link. I do a video like my favourites from the Ordinary that I personally will be buying during the sale period, and I put the links. They're commission links, and basically the channel gets a percentage of commission for every sale that's made through them. No cost to you guys, just me. And I total it all up, we donate it to charity. We've done it for the past 2 years. It's gone really, really well. We're bringing it back for this year because why not? We can help out. We can buy our favourite skincare and give back at no cost to us. What's not to love? So we will be bringing that back, which I'm always really excited about. We've done so much with that, and I'm looking forward to it. And I think I will treat myself to a copper amino isolate lipid in that sale. I think it's going to be 25% off this year, which is great. Even better than last year. So that's amazing. Irene, great to see you, my love. It says, I love your retinol. Thanks so much. Thank you, hon. I'm so glad it's working for you. So glad it's working for you, my love. And welcome. Hope all is amazing with you. Jan said, just put the Mad About Skin lip balm around my nose. I had a bit of a cold this week, and it's really calmed down. Do you know what I do? I do it on the morning, Jan. When I get hay fever, I put the Mad About Skin lip balm just on my nose here, and it traps some of the pollen spores from going up the nose. Less hay fever. Top tip. Top tip. I see. Oh yeah, Tom's announced his retirement, not from Mad About Skin, from his actual job. So I think we should all toast to Tom and his imminent retirement at the end of this year. He's too young. Like, for a start, he's too young to retire, but also because he's got such a good skincare routine, he looks like 40s. So everyone will be like, what's he doing not at work? No one will believe it. But I say we say a cheers to Tom and his retirement on the horizon, a life of skincare, rest, relaxation, and fabulousness. Honestly, when he told me he had to do retirement planning, I was like, I couldn't be happier, because I know it's been a long time coming, and cheers, Tom, to the future. To the future. Manuel says, Rob, any hints on which retailers you're going to be selling or lying to? Is it top secret? It is supposed to be top secret, but I think I might have just let some of it slip a minute ago. If you didn't catch that, don't worry about it. It is supposed to be top secret. And we're working on a number of ones. It's not top secret. I'm not sworn to any secrecy. The reason I'm not saying is things can fall through until everything's signed on the dotted line, and they have to see the new rebranded products and sign up to them. So whilst everyone said, yes, we're interested, until they actually sign, I feel like I don't want to say, oh, this and this and this and this, and some of it not happen, you know? So it's not top secret. It's just, I don't want to share it until it's actually like signed, sealed, delivered, and all that. There's a song in there somewhere. Lynch says, hi Rob, you're the sweetest. Thank you. Thanks for doing your day. Should be getting the serum in the mail today. Fingers crossed, I'm excited. Love from Philadelphia. Well, Lynch, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Great to see you. My top tip for using the Mad About Skin serum, apply it onto damp skin. It'll smooth on so much easier on damp skin, and it penetrates quicker. So best way to get quick results is apply it onto damp skin. Either put a toner or a mist on beforehand, or even just splash a little cool water on the skin, then put the Mad About Skin serum on top, and it'll just sink in like that. So Hell says, where we are, Jill says, would love a vlog on the Mad About Skin range and advice on using it. Thank you, Jill. Coming up. I'm always happy to. Let's see. Tom says, yeah, I'm retiring from my job with the federal government. Still be here with Mad About Skin. Oh, I'm not letting Tom go. Oh, no. Oh, Tom ain't going nowhere. The federal government might be stupid enough to let him go. I'm not. Tom's too instrumental with this. I have too many crazy ideas that Tom has to go, really? Are we sure? Are we sure? I rely on Tom far too much for a bit of sense and decorum in my world. And I always say I couldn't do it without him. So no, Tom's going over from here. Hell says, Rob, thoughts on popping Tret only on certain parts of the face as per Dr. Idris' video this week? Well, I haven't seen the Dr. Idris video. I do always watch her content, so I will catch up on it. I love her so much. I would always say she's the dermatologist. She should know. I'll watch it and I'll let you know my thoughts. I guess, you know, there's lots of different ways to use Tret. If your skin, usually I would have thought, if your skin can tolerate it all over, why not? Would be my approach. Mine can't, and so using it on certain areas doesn't seem like a bad idea. I know Dr. Dre recommends short contact therapy, so you put it on for 5 minutes, rinse it off. That can also work. There's lots of different ways of incorporating it. For me, I just stick with retinol. It works for me. Who knows, in the future I might want to step it up and try it again. And I will watch that video. I love Dr. Idris, so good. Her skincare line's also really, really good. See, Scott says, Rob, I heard the Elf bought out Naturium. Okay, so do we want a little gossip? A little gossip? Yes. So Elf brought out Naturium skincare line. Let me just refresh before the tea might be hot, but I want my drink to be cold. While I do take this sip, just minimize the chat, hop over, give that like button a gentle caress. Then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to wherever you are, and you don't miss out on anything. I'll take a sip, and then we'll give you the Naturium gossip. So, Naturium brand. For those of you not in the know, about 4 years ago, they launched. 3 years ago, huge scandal. In a nutshell, the owner, who's a content creator here on YouTube, had been filming videos for like 3 months before, being like, oh, just discovered this amazing new brand. They sent me a PR package. Oh my god, their skincare is amazing. Oh, it's just phenomenal. Oh, it's the best. And then she was like, surprise, it's my brand. And everyone's like, right, so we've been buying products based on your endorsement, and the whole time you've owned it and not disclosed it. Ugh, it's not great. It's not great. But ultimately, you know what? The whole world has to move on. We can't be living in 4-year-old drama, can we? It was a bit cringe, not gonna lie. The whole thing was a bit cringe. But fundamentally, the Naturium products are good. So I think the issue is lots of people still won't buy them because of the dodgy launch. I totally understand that. Lots of people say, yeah, I don't like the launch, but the products are amazing. The price point's great. I also understand that because the products are great and the price point's great. Different, like, people live in different, you know, have different opinions about it. There's no right or wrong. This week, Elf bought out Naturium for $355 million. $355 million, which means that Susan Yara, who is the content creator referred to earlier, who was 50% owner, I believe 50% owner in Naturium, should be in line for half of that. Obviously, there'll be fees, there'll be debt, there'll be a lot of things out there. So we'll conservatively looking in cashing that check of $150 million. Well, you know what? Props to them. I will say this, whatever your thoughts are on the original launch and whether you would buy from the brand or not, I totally respect whatever decision people make. However, I think props has to go to a brand that can grow from nothing, literally nothing, to a $355 million valuation in 4 years. That's phenomenal, and I think it's on the back of really high quality products. I'm sure that they look back onto that launch and be like, oh, why did we do that? That's the worst thing ever. And I'm sure they regret every second of that, as I would. But fundamentally, they've let the product speak for themselves. And I think that's to their credit. So, you know, I do think this will help people move on from all of that. And I know a lot of people are reluctant to try Naturium because of the launch, but I've heard so many good things. They kind of want to. I was in that category and then I bit the bullet, tried the products and loved them. So, you know, I imagine a lot of people now try it now they're owned by Elf. I would say congratulations to Susan Yara, because I think, you know, we can feel angry and stuff towards people's mistakes and things, and that's fine. But fundamentally, I think we have to let go, don't we? Well, I feel like I have to let go. And I say congratulations to her. I'm sure that lots of hard work went into this, and it's paid off. Do I think Dr. BS, the old Barbara Sturm's going to be getting the next, no. I heard that brand's struggling a little bit. Cost of living going up, people aren't keen to pay $300 for a hyaluronic acid serum. Who knew? I heard the Dr. Barbara Sturm line's struggling. I don't know. That might not be true. Just heard it on the grapevine. I don't think anyone can rehabilitate that, and I wouldn't try. So yeah, there you go. People always say to me like, oh, Rob, would you ever sell Mad About Skin? I always say, no, it's my baby. Would never. Someone offers me $355 million. We might be able to talk. I'm not gonna lie, no one's turning that down, are they? Nobody, whatever principles people have, nobody's turning down $355 million. No, I might feel like I've sold out, but I can feel like I've sold out on my yacht. Duan says, oh wait, no. Robin says, has anyone tried the Black Rose mask by Sicily? I try it every single time I go to the airport. The airport, the testers, always try it, put a little on. I know, I'm that horrible person that thinks, I wouldn't ever buy this, it's too expensive, but I'll abuse a tester when I see it at the airport. I did actually feel so bad, having probably used it about 20 times at the airport over the years, that I did actually buy it. It wasn't, oh gosh, something's falling there. It wasn't as fun, like, just using it at home rather than at the airport when you're going on holiday, but it did really work. It's a great product, but I wouldn't pay $200 for it. That's one of my thoughts. Solvig, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. Fristerberg says, I have to leave, but I'll watch the rest on later. We love you, Fristerberg. See you later. Tina, great to see you. Tanya, great to have you here. Doing fall crafts. I'm in my fall, autumn vibes. As soon as this weather goes, I will be straight onto the woolly jumpers. Do not worry. Scott says, I love Advent season. Same. I love opening my Advent calendar. Tina says, any info on typical acne causing ingredients? Just received a cocoa cane ceramide serum, but it's breaking me out, sadly. I would say, Tina, as someone who suffers with acne, so I got some experience with this. I think, like, it's difficult to say what products will break someone out and what won't. It's a very difficult thing because different things will impact people differently. For me, castor oil, huge no-no, but some people with acne say it works quite well. Usually, coconut oil-based things can break people out, but others have no issue with it. Vaseline is a no-go for me, but some people say I have no issue with it. It really depends. I think the main thing is if a product is breaking you out, discontinue it, and then you can kind of work out the ingredients after. Hope that helps. Fazad said, what are some expensive skincare items that you use? Okay, expensive skincare items. I use the Blemish Sleeping Facial by Allies of Skin. That's £100. I get it when it's buy one get one free, so it's kind of £50 each. That's the most expensive thing I use. I use it because it works and it keeps my adult acne at bay. That's the only reason I use it. It works. Not saying everyone has to rush out and buy it. Up to you guys, but it does genuinely work, which is why I continue to use it, and I buy it when it's buy one get one free, because that's my way of kind of justifying the higher price point, because it's kind of half price. Does that make sense? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Let's see. Irene says, I love Liberty. It's one of the oldest shops in London, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's the second oldest after Fortnum and Mason. I think, but I love Liberty. It's such a great. Tina says, fall is my favourite. Same. I love autumn. It's so good. Tanya says, I love Voyager skincare excitement. Same. I'm gonna trademark that phrase. Ebba says, I hope you're doing well. I see a cleanser from Allies of Skin, Molecular Silk Amino. Do you think it's worth it? 100%. Ebba, if you can afford it, get it. I love it. I've got it on my vanity at the moment. I use it on those evenings where I'm feeling a bit bougie. It feels like silk. It's literally like rubbing silk on the face. It's so soft, it's smooth, it leaves you beautifully hydrated. Yes, it's also the cheapest of the Allies of Skin products. So if you want to start with Allies of Skin, I would say start with the cleanser. It's really good. You'll never look back. So good. Amy says, Rob, does Geek and Gorgeous ever have sales? Oh, I can give you the gossip. 15% off everything in November, apparently. You heard it here first. But don't tell anyone. So yes, they pride themselves, and this isn't a bad thing. I actually think more brands should do this. They pride themselves on never doing sales because they think that their products are already as cheap as possible, and their products are ridiculously affordable. So they would rather have low prices year round rather than higher prices than a sale. And I respect that. I really do. But yes, they're having a 15% off discount. Apparently, it's still got to be signed off a little bit. But yeah, in November, and I can't wait. Robbie D says model vibes. Yeah. Guilty. Oh, wait to see what we're actually modelling. I have no idea. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. Joanne says, I would love it if one time you share your opinion on the French brand Nui, never had know how to pronounce it. Adore your channel. I have something in you. Thank you, and thank you for watching. I love the brand. Their lip balm is amazing. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it's bougie. Yes, it is. but it's good. The lip balm from Nux Nui, amazing. Fully recommend it. Miss Shill says, hello, I'm loving this skincare bundle I purchased in July. Really seeing great results. Yay, thank you so, so much. And I'm so glad it's working for you. That makes me, I still, even though I've had the brand for 2 years now, I still get like butterflies when I read comments like that because it just makes me so, so happy. So thank you. Shelley said, what do you think about Bubble Deep Dive Exfoliating Mask for Sensitive Skin? Have it on order. Again, another case of reading my mind. Have it on order. Well, actually, I say on order. They've sent it to me, and it's on its way to me. I will be trying it. I will let you know. I might actually give it away to my brother who's got sensitive skin and get him to try it, because I think my skin can tolerate a lot. So I might give it to my brother, get him to try it, and I can feedback on who it's designed for, if that makes sense. Tina says, headed out. Hope everyone has a great day. Same to you, Tina. Love you. Mystery Driller, I hope I pronounced that right, said, an alternative to vitamin C for sensitive acne-prone skin. Vitamin C derivatives. The ordinary ascorbyl tetrahydroxy palmitate, 20%. Amazing. You'll get great results. No irritation. It's wonderful. Rationale. Michelle says, love from Las Vegas. Sending love to Las Vegas. Oh, love. I'd love to be on the strip right now, having a few drinks. I had the best ever nachos of my life on the Las Vegas Strip. I can't remember what the place was called, but we went to this nacho place, and it was hands down the best nachos I've ever had. The poor girl, though, the poor girl that served me, because I'm dairy free, I've never been able to do dairy, so can't do dairy, which is fine. And I went there, and they had all these nachos, and my friend, who isn't dairy intolerant, she was just, it chose whatever she wanted, and I saw that they had vegan nachos, so I was like, okay, well, I can get that, because there'll be no dairy in them. So I said to the girl, like, oh, can I have the vegan nachos, please? And can I have a side portion of chicken? Can I have chicken on it? Because you could add chicken. She was like, I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Anyway, she went into the to put the order in. She came back about 5 minutes later. She was like, sir, you know chicken isn't vegan. I was like, yeah, I know. And I explained it to her. She's like, oh, fine. I think she thought I'd lost the plot and I'd gone completely mad. But yeah, best nachos I've ever had in Las Vegas. Love that. Rashna said, can you review Dr. Vanita Rattan's skincare line, please? Now, I've put off reviewing Dr. V's skincare line, not because I don't want to, but because it's not designed for my skin type. She formulates for skin of colour, for deeper, darker and richer skin tones, and that's who her line's primarily targeted for and designed for. And I think this is quite innovative and it's quite different because, let's be honest, most skincare brands are formulated for Caucasian white skin. That's kind of, you know, very few would admit it, but most brands kind of formulate. There are some universal ones that aren't. I can think of some of my favourites, and I tried with my own skincare brand to be as inclusive as possible. But there are subtle differences between different skin tones and their needs. And Dr. V focused her skincare line specifically on, you know, melanated skin, skin of colour, deeper skin tones. And so there seems something a little bit tacky with some super white guy coming on and be like, I'm going to try this and I'm going to rate it. And I might be like, oh, I don't like this. And everyone like, yeah, it's kind of not for you. You know what I mean? I feel like there's enough in the world for me. I don't necessarily want to take and own something that's not really designed for me. Does that make sense? Saying that, I did try the unzincable sunscreen just for my own interest because I've never had success with mineral sunscreens, and that one's supposed to be really good. So I tried it, absolutely loved it, thought it was great, never had any, didn't have any issues with it. Obviously there was no white cast, but generally there isn't a white cast on my skin, but there wasn't, and I've seen a lot of other people say how good it is. So I definitely am not anti-supporting the brand. I think it's very well thought through, and I think there's a gap in the market for it. The reason I didn't, does everyone agree with that, or am I being stupid? I don't know. Thoughts? So let's see. Where we are. Oh, I've lost where I am. Sorry, I'm just finding where we are. Robin says, Susan Yara made bank. Oh, she did. Oh, if she invites me, she says, Rob, you might have said some shady things about me in the past, but come to my yacht. Let's have supper on my yacht. And I'll be like, yeah, love, I'm there. No, I mean, look, I think you've got to be happy for other people's success. At the end of the day, we should all be happy for other people's successes in life, as I'd hope everyone will be happy for our successes. So fair play to them. But I know and I hope that a lot of people that maybe wouldn't have tried Naturium before would now give them a go because it's owned by by Elf. I actually really love Elf skincare and makeup. So yeah. Right, let's have a look. Now, I've got I'm going to try and get to the end of the questions, so don't worry, I've got a little bit longer to go. If you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, caress that like button, and then when we get back, you'll get back to where you were. So the likes just really support me, because the more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube distributes it. So really do appreciate it. Let's see. Ms. Shills says, oh, might try the Naturium products now they're owned by someone different. Yeah, I think this is I hope a lot of people that maybe didn't want to try Naturium before will now try it now that it's owned by Elf, because the products are really good. Scott said, thanks for the thoughtful answer. Scott, it's fine. But just to be clear, Scott, just to be clear, never will I see Dr. BS redeemed. Never gonna happen. Anyone that sells disastrous footwear combined with overpriced skincare with no. And one thing, just I don't want to go on a rant, because I feel like every time someone mentions, we have a rant, don't we? $70 for a little like travel case for your skincare. Really, girl? It's like polyester. You should be giving that away free. Not so, just saying. Lauren says, what do you think of skin cycling? Okay, so skin cycling where you do different products on different days and stuff like that. The results are supposed to be amazing, especially great if you've got sensitive skin. I am just not with it enough to be able to plan my life like that. I want my skincare to be fun and enjoyable. I can't be remembering what I'm doing on one day and what I'm not doing. I can never remember. So skin cycling 100% is not for me. Never will be. Doesn't mean that it's not good. I definitely think it could work for people. I just can't get my head around it. No. Short answer, no. I just think skincare should be fun and enjoyable, and that kind of sucks some of the fun out of it. Suzanne says, do you know if lactic acid, glycolic acid, copolymer is the same as adding regular lactic acid and glycolic acid? I find it in moisturisers that don't have it's not exactly the same. No. There are some structural differences. If you want an actual lactic acid and glycolic acid, buy a lactic acid and glycolic acid would be my recommendation. Amy said, I finally decided to try Naturium and bought the retinol body lotion. So greasy, takes forever to sink in, won't repurchase. Oh, well, I haven't actually tried that one. So I won't now, Amy. Thanks for the heads up. Lauren says, also, thank you for the help with getting my products delivered to my work address. Sorry for the drama. Really appreciate it. Oh, Lauren, never the drama. My brother used to work for the same company that you do. So, well, he used to work for Mr. Porter. So, yeah, I know. And it's always a pleasure, my love. Always a pleasure. Let's see. Mr. Shield says, what do you think about the Numbuzzing 3 toner? I haven't tried the toner. Love the serum. The serum's great. Fully recommend it. Serum is great. Ron says, depressed as my bike just got stolen, but happy to this lovely chat. Oh, Ron. Do you know what? That annoys me. That annoys me. Nobody has the right to take other people's things. If you can't afford it, you don't have it, then it's just not meant to be. It doesn't mean that you can go and take from someone that does have it and probably work bloody hard to get it. Ron, I feel you. That's shady and it's horrible. And sorry to hear that. But we're here and we're sending you a huge hug through the screen. Tenny says, what do you think of Clé de Peau? It's really expensive. It's another one that I'll try when I'm at the airport. I'll let you know. Let's see. Amy says, can we have a kitty doggy showing? So there's no chance of you seeing the cats. It's too hot for them. They're sleeping under the bed. I can tell you that the grease hound will be mooning outside this door. So yes, I can show you the dog before we finish. I promise that. And the cats, that you ain't getting them down. You ain't getting them down. Tanya says, you should be proud of Mad About Skin. It's really good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Carolyn's great to see you. Tom says, what products are you looking forward to trying out? Oh, Tom, what products am I looking forward to trying out? Really looking forward to trying out the new Ordinary Pink Serum for barrier repair. That's on its way to me. Can't wait to try that out. Really looking forward to trying the Bakuchiol oil from Allies of Skin. That's on its way. Really looking forward to trying some of the new, while we're on Naturium, the body washes. I've only ever tried the glycolic one, and there's so many, and the oil, and there's lots of others. So I've ordered those, and I'm going to try those. Those are what I'm looking forward to trying at the moment. Anyone else got any things they're looking forward to? Amy says, chicken isn't vegan. I know, Amy. Ask Shelf Chicken. He'll tell you. Constance says, I love you. Thank you. I've been using Differin, but after 5 weeks, my skin is full of pimples, whiteheads, but even the red ones hurt. Is that normal? Should I quit? I would say keep going, Constance. Fight through it. It might just be a bit of a purge. If that's still happening and getting worse after the 8-week period, then it might not be for you. But usually the first 8 weeks, you might get a purge. And that happened to me. I got a breakout as soon as I started different. It's that cell turnover, bringing all that gunk to the surface. I think you'll be absolutely fine. But make a note, after the 8th week, if it's not getting better, it might just not be for you. But yeah, I did experience the same thing. So don't panic. Fight through it. Just see that you have to go through this awful stage to get to the good stage after. But I promise it's worth it. Bertra says, what do you think of beef tallow? Never tried it. I know it's quite trendy on TikTok. See lots of people creating their own, rendering their own down, creating it, using it as lip balms, moisturizers and everything like that. And it doesn't, apparently it doesn't smell like I would imagine it smelling. I am just too lazy to do all of that, if that makes sense. Solvik says, are bugs considered part of a vegan diet? If they are, the chickens are vegan. This is true. This is true. My chickens eat anything going, like spiders are their favourite thing. It's so gross. So if they see a spider, it's like, gross. Let's see. Scott says, the sale totally pushed me over the edge on getting some Naturium vitamin C serum. I like the vitamin C. They do 2 vitamin Cs. They do a super serum and a vitamin C complex. The complex is my favourite, personally. Daniello says, hi, what do you think about Miamo and Isdin skincare products? Never tried them. I will check them out, though, after this. I will check them out. Amy says, Rob, does it mean you won't be adding sliders to your skincare collection anytime soon? Math. Mad about feet. I think I'm going to leave that to my dad, Amy, to be fair. I think he's the expert on sliders. As an owner and user of them, I don't feel that that's the lane I want to get in, but who knows. And don't forget, Dr. BS also has her feminine hygiene range too. Overpriced, but you can wash your bits and pay $100 for the privilege. Just saying. So Stephanie says, is Bubble available in the UK? Yes, it now ships to the UK. I've been stocking up on some favourites. Yes, it is now available in the UK. Stephanie is the reason I got hooked on Bubble. Sent me the Daydream serum, probably a year and a half ago now. Loved it. Then didn't have it because I was like, oh, I can't order it. And then they announced that they now ship to the UK, so I stocked up on all of their products. And so far, there's not been a bad one. Their moisturiser, could take a leave. The moisturiser is a bit, not sure. Everything else is amazing. Jennifer says, Roa, latecomer, sorry. No worries, love. Great to have you. Let's have a look. Molly says, Rob, as a person of colour, I think you still review the Dr. V's line. It's just not for people. It's not just for people with skin colour. It's inclusive for everyone. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, and I do think, I think it's going to be one of those lines that I try over time. Like I say, the unsinkable sunscreen, tried, really loved it. And there's a hyperpigmentation serum that they do that I'm keen to try, and I've got hyperpigmentation, so kind of might work. So I think I'll try that one next, but it's going to be one of those that I gradually try. And I do love to see other skin tones represented in the reviews that I've seen online of it, which I think is really, really good. Amy said, mad about feminine hygiene. I thought you were going in a whole different direction there, Amy. Whole different direction. Iraglobe, great to see you, my love. Says Beauty Bay sells Bubble. Got the vitamin C serum from them. Yeah, they do. I think I got mine direct from Bubble, or did I buy it from Beauty Bay? I can't remember now. Now you've got me thinking, but yes, they do. Stephanie says, it's one thing to be happy for someone's success if they do it honestly. It's a whole thing if they do it dishonestly. I think this. I think different people have different views on the whole Naturium thing. I hope once Elf buy them, and it's going through now, I think. I hope that the people that wouldn't have previously bought it, for understandable reasons, will try it. Because I do think some of their products are really good. They have their hits and misses, obviously. But I think some of their products are really, really good. And a good price point. So it'll be interesting to see if we see some more reviews and stuff from people that had avoided them, but then actually tried them and what they think. Scott says, we're slightly happy today. We are. Flower Power, great to see you. And at the end of the comments. This is like the third live stream in a row that I hit the end of the comments. This is impressive. So do we want to see the dog? I can do dog. Right. Let's bring him in. How much are we betting? Let's take bets. Will he be mooning outside of this door? Oh, fancy seeing you here, dog. Fancy seeing you here. You are nothing if not predictable. Yeah, oh. This is embarrassing. So earlier we were playing with some dogs in the park and a boxer dog dribbled on his nose. And you've got boxer dog saliva on your nose. Oh, that's not coming off. That's gross. Dried on boxer dog saliva. Sorry, am I keeping you up? Oh, am I keeping you up? Yes, for everyone, this is the Grease Hound. He is... Wait there. Yes, he's pretty smelly. Yeah, he's pretty smelly. He is ready for his walk. We're going to go on the beach, aren't we, Lorne? We're going to go on the beach. And you can paddle in the sea and get covered in seaweed. Yeah, I think he's tired. But yeah, he is particularly stinky today. Thrilled. Well, everyone, I might just about be ready to roast. So I'm going to take him for a walk on the beach, where hopefully there'll be a breeze and it'll be nice and cooling. So I thank you so much for spending your Saturday with me. It's been an absolute joy, as always. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, just going to send you all so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And yeah, love you all. Take care. Bye.